this is going to be me discussing my curly hair routine. So as you can see, I have curly hair. I think it's about 2C or 3A. So it's kind of a loose wave, almost ringlet kind of curl. But I've recently got like a really solid routine, pretty much all by the same brand. But first of all, I start off in the shower with shampoo and conditioner. I don't normally double shampoo unless I need to like clarify my hair. So I might double shampoo like once a week, but not often. And then obviously conditioner, I try and leave it in quite like a mask. Like I leave it in for like a minute and then rinse it out, preferably with cold water, because the rest of my curly hair routine is done in like soaking wet hair. So after I get out of the shower, the first thing I'll use is a leave-in conditioner. I really like this one because it's a lot of a thicker consistency and I feel like it really hydrates my hair. So I will literally just like get like a bit, not massive, just like about that size, and then just rake it all through my hair, make sure I'm going from the roots to the tips because like my whole hair needs to be hydrated. And then after that I'll go through with mousse. So I love mousse. I go through a concerning amount of mousse bottles per month, but I will literally once again go through roots to tips, because in the roots it gives you like volume because it's quite lightweight and airy, and then I find it's just really good at defining the rest of my hair because I have quite a light curl pattern. And then after that I have my scrunch and jelly. I found this recently, like I found the whole brand like a week ago, but I've been obsessed. But the scrunch and jelly is like the first thing I got, and I will go through, I don't tend to do the roots, but like kind of mids to ends, and I'll just apply some and scrunch it in a bit more, and I think it's just really good at defining the hair. And then to seal in that definition I use a Stronger Hold gel. This is just very thick, very sticky, but it helps to have that gel cast so that when I diffuse, I go in with hover diffusion first. If you don't know what that is, it's basically you don't touch your hair at all, you just kind of like hover over it, and it helps because as you dry your hair that gel cast forms and it's like really crunchy, and that helps define your hair for like the whole day. But obviously you don't want to keep the gel cast, so once I hover diffuse I'll then like flip my hair side to side and cup diffuse as well. But then after like my hair's completely dry, I'll go in with a leave-in conditioner. I use this or the Lush Sticky Dates one, and they both smell divine. Obviously Lush Sticky Dates smells like rich caramel dates. This one is banana and coconut, but it smells like a banana milkshake. It's really nice. But this one I'd say is definitely more of a watery consistency, especially compared to the Lush one. But they're both really nice, and I think this one will probably last longer because there's more in the bottle. So I'll go in with that. I could pretty much do my whole hair. I make sure that anywhere that the gel cast was, I do some sort of moisture after I've dried it. So I'll use the leave-in conditioner and then a hair oil. This one I love because it's in a spray bottle, so I don't have to get my hands sticky. I can literally just spray it all over my hair, and I do like touch-ups throughout the day just like that. It's, yeah, really simple to use. But that's my curly hair routine. If you have any questions, I'll put like a message box down below. But I'm really excited to post this because it's my first talking video, like my first proper one. I think I did one in like year 8, but this is like the official talking video. I don't know how many of these I'll be doing because the only reason I filmed this is because my family aren't home and I hate talking in front of my family like on camera. But I might try and do a couple of these. And yeah, if you really like this, please share my channel because I'm trying to get back up to 250 followers, and follow my YouTube because I post lots of videos on there. Thank you.